Walt Disney froze himself and is coming back to life this year? We need to talk about this. Okay, so Walt Disney allegedly died in 1966 from lung cancer. Now, he was a very heavy smoker, which explains the lung cancer, but many people think that he's not actually dead. Many people think that he froze himself so that one day in the future they can bring him back to life when there's a cure for lung cancer and he can live on. Now, while that may sound crazy, if you actually look into it, it seems pretty realistic. For one, this is a real thing that people, specifically really wealthy people, do. It's called cryonics, and there's literally tanks of frozen people who think that one day they'll be brought back to life. Now, this idea of freezing and preserving your body was made by Robert Ettinger in 1964. Now, the first person to actually freeze someone was Robert Nelson. Now, him and Walt Disney were literally friends, and he said in an interview that, quote, Walt Disney wanted to be frozen after hearing about cryogenics. Now, like I said, he was the first person to ever freeze someone, and guess when he did that? On January 12th, 1967, only 28 days after Walt Disney died. So the technology to freeze someone was there, and Walt Disney was friends with the person who did it and expressed interest in it. Now, Walt Disney did not want people knowing that he was frozen because he didn't want to give false hope that he would one day become alive again. So allegedly, him and his family made up that he was cremated and his ashes were spread. And it would make sense. The only people who have physically seen Walt Disney dead are his family members spreading his ashes, but they might just be keeping his secret for him. Now, this whole theory became really popular in 2013 because people were connecting the dots. And guess what movie came out pretty soon after these rumors were starting to spread? Frozen! Which was very smart because then when people looked up Walt Disney Frozen, instead of a bunch of articles talking about how he could possibly have frozen his body showing up, the movie showed up. Thus, all the rumors of him being frozen quickly went away because the articles were replaced by the movie. Now, this year marks the 50th anniversary of Walt Disney Studios, and scientists have just released an experimental drug that could cure lung cancer. So many people believe that this is the year that they'll de-thaw Walt Disney's body, put him on those experimental drugs, and let him go to the 50th anniversary of Walt Disney Studios! Let me know what y'all think, and as always, that is today's conspiracy!